The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
To the air, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. To throw, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Colston Loveland, 31 yards. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, 49ers 0. Jake Bailey set to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together. Dart. And this this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Alert, Panther.
Dart going to look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Throwing, Dart. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, 49ers. Evan Ingram, 46 yards. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Flushed out right. Williams loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Golden. The 20, 5, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matthew Golden, 49 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
To throw, Williams. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
Williams pass.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 13-yard line.
Here's Williams. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Complete.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. They'll look to throw forward with Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, here's Dart. Completes it to Evan Ingram. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and 6. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matthew Golden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 82 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Niners 21, Falcons 17. Jake Bailey set to kick
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looking to throw, Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
The final shot before break. Williams. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is. Just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marvin Harrison Jr., 71 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Niners 28, Falcons 20.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain. There he goes, right side. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matthew Golden, 91 yards. And the Niners use the big play. And now the offense will look to convert on third down. Caleb going to throw right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more, here's Williams. This ball down the field for Pitts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't...
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. To throw, it's Williams. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, unfortunately, no win. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. To the air, Williams. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
That's another Falcons first down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that
first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Rumble, 69 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Bailey set.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Time for the Bears offense to take the field. Their QB, big strides in 2025, hoping to establish himself as one of the best in the league this season. The former Heisman winner, Caleb Williams.
The former #1 overall pick, he is truly becoming the Bears franchise quarterback that they've been seeking for a long, long time. Now, trying to get the 30 touchdown passes and 4,000 yards in the season, as well as getting to the Super Bowl.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll go play action here with Williams. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. DeForest Buckner breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Under pressure, they got him again. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. And
the throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Colston Loveland, 50 yards. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing. Jake Bailey.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week,
right away he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second and short now following the fumble. This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
36-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chicago.
On the option to give to Swift here. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
The 47-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first and 10, it's Swift. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now second and 6.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Third and 11.
Throwing is Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Looking to throw is Williams. Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. Well, 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. To throw, Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start, difficult. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Play action. Now Williams. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Well, unfortunately, no win on this. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Williams. That one deep for London. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off play action. Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking to throw. Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like to match.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland, 78 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
There's nothing.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Luther Burden, 37 yards. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
7-yard gain. That's another Falcons first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Williams. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Back to throw. Williams. Touchdown Falcons. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. That right there is how you reward faith in the run, Brock. Punt team, go ahead, guys. You can cool off on the sideline. This drive is rolling on.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. You just see how much a run like that just brings life to an offense while simultaneously deflating that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 8.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
At the Bears,
now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends a good thing.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Colston Loveland, a 47-yard strike. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
7, Bears nothing.
Not very far into this game, but look at this. Already following up the touchdown with an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. He loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that is good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
From the red zone now. Forced that to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He was brought down.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. To throw, Williams. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. Montez Sweat. And they're driven even further from the end zone on that play. A loss of 6. It's now third and goal. Williams on the play action. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down second time on this opening series. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On play action, here's Williams. Catch is made in close. And he gets home. Touchdown, Atlanta. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards?
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. Pressure blow, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Third down and 13. Looking to throw, Williams. And pressure coming in, they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Preston Loveland. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
36-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
4 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
To throw, it's Williams. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.